Anyway, there we were, and you said to me, we've told you all this stuff about guys. You tell us something about women that we don't know. And it was really like, I dare you to tell me something about women that I don't know.
Yeah, that happened in my office, I remember.
And I said, okay, women fake orgasms.
Yeah.
And you said,
no,
not with me.
They don't, right. And then you said, how do you know?
I said, absolutely with you, and everyone does it. And you said, no way. And you really didn't believe it. That was the most exciting thing about it.
But then I did a little unscientific survey around the office and found out
it was worse than an unscientific. You went thundering into the bullpen where they kept all the poor women who worked at Castle Rock in the unwindowed
and assaulted them with this question.
And did your Rob thing. Basically, get in here, right? And on these, like 6 terrified-looking women came into your office.
These days, it would be sexual harassment.
That's right.
I'd be arrested for sexual harassment.
And fired.
And probably fired. Yeah, I'd have to fire myself.
Yes. But, and you said, do women fake orgasms? And they all said yes.
Yeah. At one time or another, they all said they had done it.
Yes.
And that was when I went, oh, my God. Well, and then you wrote that great scene.
We wrote a scene, and then we had a read-through.
Yeah.
With Meg and Billy.
Right.
And we didn't have a faked orgasm.
No, initially we didn't. That was an idea.
And that was Meg's idea.
Meg said I could fake an orgasm, and then we said,
it wasn't even in a restaurant.
No, we said, let's put it in an incongruous place. She just threw out that idea, and then we said, well, let's find an incongruous, crazy place that we could put it. And then Katz's Deli became the place. And then my mother became, which is my favorite thing, that she's now one of the top 100 in the AFI.
I know.
Top 100 most memorable lines in movies, that she's in there with Brando and Humphrey Bogart.
But that all happened right after that read-through. Was restaurant, faking the orgasm.
Right.
And Billy said, oh, well, then one of the customers can say, I'll have what she's having.
He came up with that line.
And you said, and I know just the actor to say it, my mother.
Yeah.